Hey guys, welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to show you why XAU is actually respecting this demand zone. Starting from 15 minutes time frame, we can see that XAU was accumulating during Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. We can see that price was respecting this trendline liquidity, and that's what I was waiting for. But of course, if I want to long below a liquidity zone, I always go on the left to see if we have something interesting, and that's what I did. So now going on the daily time frame, we can see that this is the last manipulation price did, and as I always say, when we see a manipulation there is an interest there, so that's why I dropped time frame again, 4 hour, and below this liquidity zone, that's what I saw. Here, as you can see, you have a 4 hour demand zone, but I dropped again to improve the risk reward and to pick a smaller demand zone. As you can see here, you have the first demand zone with imbalance after the manipulation. And if we go on the right, of course, we can see that XAUUSD reacted to the perfection from there. So XAU was respecting this trend line until Monday, because price here is accumulating. And as you can see here, was respecting this trend line. So that's what I said on Discord. As you can see, on Monday, price actually accumulates a lot because there are FOMO traders, retail traders that want to enter the market early. And considering that in 2-3 days we will have the NFPs, that's what price is actually doing. I was actually interested in buying here because price was taking the internal liquidity, aiming the liquidity above. But what I didn't like, it was that this low didn't manipulate the lows before. So for me, this is going to be the next target, and price accumulated on Monday and then dropped very hard to collect this liquidity we were talking before. So when I woke up this morning, I wasn't surprised from this movement because we were ready to see a drop and the reaction from this level, always using the same concept I show you every day on my TikTok and on my YouTube channel. And here, 5 days ago, this is the zone I've sent, and this is the price actually respecting it, as you can see here. And here price was leaving liquidity below, so that's why I chose the demand zone. Then I was looking to short from above yesterday, but price never reached that zone, but that's okay. We need to be patient. And I think that's it, guys. I'm going to recap one last time why we picked that zone. So when we were here, I was waiting for a liquidity grab of these lows, so I checked from the left. I found this manipulation and this demand with imbalance, and price reacted from there. So nothing new, nothing special. Being patient is the most important thing in trading. And of course, I told my students to wait till yesterday because we had a trend line below, and before buying I was waiting to take that. XAU actually accumulated all Monday because a lot of people was trying to buy here. And why? Because here, as you can see, this is the structure everyone is watching. As you can see, it looks very bearish, and from here, imagine how many people is trying to buy. They fake a long reaction, everyone start to buy, and these buy orders are going to be the counterpart for this sell manipulation. Price takes the liquidity and reacts for 900 pips. Of course, you need to be very cautious when you trade. You don't need to trade every day because XAUUSD doesn't care if you want to be rich tomorrow or in 1 month. You need to do what your trading plan is telling you to do, if you have one. And if not, I hope you start using some rules, because without rules you are going to trade every day and chase dopamine instead of profits. So guys, that's it. Let's see if XAUUSD respects this 2-hour demand zone after this accumulation manipulation. That's what we can have right now. Accumulation, manipulation, and this is where XAU could go in the future. that's going to be very difficult to predict, because in these time frames we always have macroeconomics events and geopolitical reasons to move the price. So of course, leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want this type of videos in your homepage. And thank you again for watching this video till here. See you to the next one. Bye bye.